Hello, my name is John Fernandez. I am a 28-year software developer, and my mission is to make software development in general easier. And if developing software is easier, then maybe we will all see new and better applications coming along that we can use. And maybe those applications will come along quicker and be a lot smarter and more compatible than what we have now. Now, no job is easy, but I've seen too many great minds that have struggled with software development and given up because of the time it takes to create great, useful, and intelligent software. Did you know that Microsoft Windows itself took 18 years to get it right? Windows version 1.0 came out in 1983, and it wasn't until XP came out in 2001 that Windows became a truly modern and reliable system. Apple's Macintosh actually started out as the Lisa in 1978 and didn't become a business-class system until, once again, 2001 with OS X 23 years later. And these weren't just underfunded startup companies, but the best software producers in the world. What chance then does any hot young software developer working on their own or for a small company have of getting their great new idea to market when it takes even the big companies more than a decade and sometimes millions of dollars to create important new products? Industry research states that 80% of software projects fail, are canceled, or come in way over budget, so obviously creating new software is a difficult task. So we asked the question, what would it do for the industry and us as consumers if good new software took half as long to create? Wouldn't you think that there would be more and better innovations coming along for us to choose from? Right now, only big companies can financially risk the years it takes to create important products. What if we could give the sharp new developers out there a chance to get their bold ideas to market, and we're not stuck waiting for the big boys to come up with the novel things we need? And there's a second arena where we want to assist the software industry, and that's by helping it create software that's more compatible and easier to use. Have you ever been frustrated working with documents, music, movies that require their own special editor or player to operate with? Have you ever had to learn some new image viewer or text editor or music library system because that's the only way to access the files you want to work with or enjoy? What if the great software tools you've mastered and loved could be used in many ways? The word processor you're familiar with or game system that you've become adept at can be used within other software wherever it was needed. It takes a long time to master a new application, and why should we have to learn all over again how to do something that we already know how to do? What if everyone could use their own favorite word processor at home, at work, and when helping their children with their homework? What if our applications were more flexible and modern so that they operate seamlessly with the other applications we use? That's a dream I had many years ago and what I set out to fulfill. If I could create a tool that cuts new software development in half, what would that mean for the future of software development in general? Companies might balk at a 4-year project that they would consider if it only took 2 years. Or if a 2-year project only took 1 year, maybe they would take the time to add the cool new features that would make it really useful and competitive. Who knows what great innovations are waiting to happen in science, games, technology, research, medicine, engineering, if it were easier to create them. And how many great projects floundered and fell away because of the sheer difficulty of getting a great new idea into the market? Remember that 80% failure rate? And what if more and more software applications adopt this system and become more and more compatible with each other? What would this mean for the user experience to be able to use new software that's easy because we're using tools we already know? I created a software programmer's tool, FIOSys, to answer these challenges. Make software easier to create and make it more useful to the consumer. To bring this system to market, we need a prototype to demonstrate its usefulness and readiness for distribution and attract funding to build a company to offer and support it. I've spent 5 years developing FIOSys. Every aspect of it is finished, and we have a fully functional demo of it available on the web. We want to make this system available to other developers now. I spent 5 years on FIOSys so that other developers don't have to, and so that software gets smarter over time. Please help us propel the software industry forward by contributing to the FIOSys project.